Okay, this will be for the Khan assignment, Factoring Quadratics Intro. And what you want to do for these problems, you want to take the constant term, the one with no x's, okay, and you want to write out the factors for that number. All right, so what we're going to do is take the number 18, all right, the one with no x's, and write out the factors for that number. So 6 times 3 equals 18. Negative 6 times negative 3 equals 18. 9 times 2 equals 18. Negative 9 times negative 2 equals 18. And you can stop when you find a pair of numbers that adds to the number that's with x. Okay, so here we have 11. That's the number that's with x. So we want to find the pair of factors that adds to positive 11. Okay, so of course that's 9 and 2. So you take those two numbers and you're rewriting this whole thing with two sets of parentheses. Alright, the x is always first in each set of parentheses, and we have positive 9 and positive 2. So that's your answer. X plus 9 times x plus 2. You just put that in the box. Okay, for this type of problem, it's still the same thing. Okay, we're factoring this right here, or you can say this right here, the one inside the rectangle. Okay, and again, you take the constant term with no x, so that's negative 7, and you write out the factors for negative 7. Okay, so we have negative 7 and positive 1, and we have positive 7 and negative 1. Okay, 7 times negative 1 is negative 7. Now we want to find the two numbers that add to negative 6. Okay, you take the constant term that's with x, and you want to find the two numbers that add to negative 6. So that's negative 7 plus 1. They add to negative 6. Okay, so rewriting this, we have two sets of parentheses starting with x, and we add a negative 7 and a positive 1. Okay, now they're looking for the length here. We already have the x minus 7, so we don't need that, and we're going to use x plus 1 for the length. So that's our answer right there. They're asking for the length. It goes right in the box. Okay, so as always, we want two numbers that multiply to this and add to positive 3. So let's write out the factors for negative 4. You have negative 2 times positive 2. You have negative 4 times positive 1. And positive 4 times negative 1. Okay, which pair of factors adds up to a positive 3? Well, that's 4 and negative 1. So you rewrite with 4 and negative 1. X plus 4. X minus 1. That's it. And that goes right in the box. Okay, so for this one here, you're factoring this inside the rectangle. Okay, so we write out the factors for positive 15. Okay, that's 3 times 5. Negative 3 times negative 5. And you can stop when you find a pair that adds to positive 8. Okay, so that's this right here, 3 and 5. So you have two sets of parentheses, starting with x, positive 3, and positive 5. Now on these rectangles, they're going to be asking for the length or the width. Okay, we already have x plus 3 for the width, so we can get rid of that. And we're going to keep the x plus 5 for the length. And that goes in the box for the length. Okay, so write out the factors for the constant term, the one with no x. And you can stop when you find a pair that adds to positive 10, the number that's with x. Okay, that's 6 and 4. And that's your answer. Positive 6 and positive 4. Just enter that in the box. Alright, last one. You want to factor the number with no x. Okay, the constant term, that's 28. So 7 times 4 works. Negative 7 times negative 4. 14 times 2. Okay, and you can stop when you find 2 that add to 11. So that's 7 and 4. So we have x plus 7 and x plus 4. Okay, positive 7 and positive 4. Now they want the width. Okay, so we already have x plus 7 for the length. We can get rid of that. And we're going to use x plus 4 for the width. And that just goes in the box. Okay, so that's basically it. On these rectangle problems, they're just trying to show you that this times this equals this. Okay, so they made it as a rectangle. Length times width equals area. But all you're really doing is factoring this expression inside the rectangle.